guys, Amanda here, and I am ready to show you my very first process video using the Created to Create 2 kit, and I am in week 3. Ecclesiastes 3:11 is the verse that I am journaling, and I'm using the paper pieces here, and I am sticking a 3 on the top to kind of mark that this is week 3 for me in this kit. And I'm going to use that beautiful heart tip-in on the side, and I'm just kind of reviewing the devotional and looking at Shauna's words and just kind of seeing what is being laid on my heart for this entry. And I have decided that I love the colors on the front of this card, and so I want to then recreate that. And so I have some of my acrylic paints there, and I am just going to create some paint swiping on the page. And so here you're going to start to see me swipe some acrylic paint onto my Bible page, and I'm just trying to get as close to the sizing of the heart as possible to where it will kind of peek out of the side of the heart and also still be keeping the heart as the focus of the page. And so I'm just doing some strips of acrylic paint on a dry brush, so it's kind of has that more artistic vibe, and it's definitely able to be applied a little bit easier using the dry brush. It kind of just adds a little bit more texture to the page, which I really, really like. And so I'm just trying to create those yellows and oranges and pinks and a little bit of this teal color, which I absolutely love from the kit. And I just love what Shauna has to say in this devotional. She says that don't compare someone else's end to your middle, and I just think that that is so important because we are all at different parts in our life. We are all at different stages, and especially in this creative environment and this creative community, it's so hard to not compare your work to someone else's who's maybe been doing it longer, or maybe they just have more of that natural talent that you wish that you had. Whatever it may be, it's really hard to not compare. But that just really, really stuck with me, and we're all beautiful in His time. He made us the way that He wants us to be, and that is amazing. And so as I'm getting this paint onto the page, I'm just starting to kind of brainstorm what I want to put underneath my tip-in. I know I'm going to want to put a prayer and some praises underneath it, but I'm definitely going to want to have some sort of title underneath that tip-in. And here comes the wonderful heat tool to dry my work. And I love just having my heat tool available on my cart. I use it to dry my watercolors and to dry my acrylic. And it also is really, really helpful when you are trying to get some adhesive to stick, because it will activate that adhesive on the back of your stickers. And so as that is now dry, I'm going to start adhering my little heart tip-in with the Created to Create washi tape. And as I'm doing this, I stick it on there, and then I realize that, oh my goodness, this is not flipping the way that I want it to. So I do have to kind of do a little trimming of the tape and have a lot less sticking out from the outside of the heart. And keeping it more on the heart instead of on the Bible page. And I just do a little bit on the inside of the tip-in, because that kind of helps it be a little bit more sturdy. And I just kind of have to refit it a little bit so it's going to stick the way that I want it to. And it ends up being a really successful flap. And tip-ins are great if you're wanting to hide any journaling, but this one I'm just using for more space. And now that that heart is adhered to my page, I'm just going to attach that beautiful green banner and the little asterisk that came with the kit to the top of my page so it sticks out like a tab. I like having lots of tabs sticking out of my Bible to remind me what I've been working on, and along with that washi tape so I know that it goes with that particular kit. And then you're going to see me, I'm going to start to journal, and it's actually going to lead into my title for my page. And the beginning of my journaling is just thanking the Lord for making me beautiful in His time. Now I'm just going to play some music as you guys watch me stick some black alpha letters onto my page. And Hello Jillski on YouTube and on Instagram was a huge inspiration for these black alphas. Like her, I love the look of the different shapes and fonts of the black alphabet stickers. It kind of adds a little bit more interest to the page, which is super duper fun. I love to combine stamps and stickers, and so here you're going to see me put my acrylic block into my Illustrated Faith ink pad and stamp the word in. So it's going to start to say a work in progress. I then take some time to go back and underline the verse. I apologize about my head. If you guys have any tripod tips, please post them below. And then I'm spelling out the word progress. Tell there that I needed to kind of readjust my stickers because of the spacing. I'm one that just starts sticking stickers on the page, and so I had to go back and kind of reposition so they would all fit. I finished up my title and I'm pretty happy with it, so then I reach for my stamps and I'm looking for the perfect size paintbrush to stick underneath my title just to add to that creativity. And you can totally see me struggling with that stamp wrapper, trying to get it off. I have no idea what was going on, but I eventually just decided to rip it so I could get going with my art. And so here you can see me stamp it right underneath my flap, and I want this page to scream creation and creativity. And so now I'm going to journal a small prayer, just asking the Lord for help to not compare myself to others and to make sure that my middle is not being compared to someone else's end. I close my flap and I realize that some of my journaling is peeking out of the bottom of the heart, which doesn't bother me because this wasn't a private journaling thing for me. So that is something that didn't really bother me. I'm just putting some finishing touches on my page. And of course I'm going to end it by putting the date so I can go back and look at it. If this was something that interested you, please make sure to give it a like. If it's something that you're going to want to see again in the future, please make sure to subscribe. If you have any tips, also, I would love them. Thank you so much. Here are some close-ups, and then don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Ro Writes. Thank you guys and have a wonderful day.